Next we have the Rodding Bonder. Rodding is an area of great contention in the fabrication market. You ask 10 fabricators what their thoughts are on rodding and you will get 12 answers, I guarantee it. So a lot of people don't believe in rodding, and they don't believe in rodding in my opinion because they don't use the right adhesives. There's a lot of focus on the rod, and you could do a lot with changing the rod. You could go to a steel rod, you can go to a stainless steel rod, you can put a fiberglass rod. Now we sell carbon fiber rodding. You could ask us about that. The carbon fiber rodding paired with a structural adhesive is a fantastic thing that's going to 5x or more the flexural strength of your stone during transportation. But what a lot of fabricators have done over the years is they've used metal rods and they've used polyester adhesives with no strength, and they've cut a giant channel in the stone, removing a lot of the structural integrity of the stone and replacing it with a resin with a lower structural integrity than the stone. And they say, well, rodding doesn't strengthen the stone, it weakens it. And I say, you're right, because you're using a polyester resin which does not have structural strength, and you cut a slot that's too big. So in our lab testing and field testing, the best practices around rodding, if you want to make rodding work in your shop, a lot of companies say, you know what, we stopped rodding and we have no breakage. Okay, great. But a lot of companies do struggle with breakage. And if you save one top in the course of a year, especially an expensive one, it's cheap insurance that pays for itself. In the long run, my personal view is that rodding pays for itself in the long run. But anyway, so Rodding Bonder is a MMA structural adhesive designed for rodding, and paired with a suitable rod will give you that 5x flexural strength. The NSI has done testing, we've done testing, Integra's done testing, our competition has done testing, and it's been shown over and over again that using a true structural adhesive and an appropriate sized rod slot will improve your performance and lower your risk. And what is an appropriate rod slot? Well, less is more. People cut big slots, I've seen it. You want really just like a hair, whatever the dimension of the rod is, plus a hair. Literally probably a 64th to a 32nd of an inch on all three sides. So if you can go walk, there's a million people selling blades here. If you walk around with a piece of rodding and find a blade that's just a little bit bigger, that's a good thing. So work with your blade supplier and say, this is our goal. We just want something maybe a 32nd of an inch wider, and then you program your CNC or your saw to go just maybe a 16th, even less, a 32nd lower than the height of the rod where it's not sticking out flush. If you do that and pair it with the right adhesive, you're going to have much better performance on your rodding.